Welcome to Shad Life. I apologize for the long delay in coming out with new videos, but Bentonville did not go as planned, and this video is going to mainly be about my crash and a little bit about what led up to it, but I just want to show this clip, and before I do, talk about just a few obvious mistakes we made, because both of us ended up crashing off this drop. The drop was in Mad Hatter's, and the mistakes we made was we didn't listen to ourselves, and you can hear us in the video literally telling ourselves that we should go and inspect it and all of that stuff. The second thing that I believe got both of us, because we've been talking about it, is we're on e-bikes, and it's really easy to misjudge your speed on an e-bike if you're not, like, haven't been riding them as much as some people do. Like, I'm relatively new to the e-bike game, and I feel like every time I put in a pedal, it propels me way faster. So as we were approaching this drop, we had way too much speed, and I did put in a pedal, and I usually do on a regular bike, but I kind of do it to speed check, not really to add a bunch of power and gain a bunch of speed. It's like putting in a pedal gives me this kind of feedback of how fast I'm going. And then, yeah, we just overshot the drop. But what comes after is interesting, because when we landed like probably 10 feet or so past where we should have landed, right? Pretty hard impact, but recovered the impact, right? Because I've overshot drops before, but it was what came after that was the issue, is because we landed so late and we're going too fast, we couldn't make the gradual right turn to the next big jump that was there. It was a big step-up jump. We ended up shooting off the trail to the left, and I wasn't even nervous. I wasn't freaking out or anything at this moment, because I just assumed, okay, I'm going to roll off into the grass and I'll be fine. I'll just roll it out. But the problem is there's this big, like, gully, ditch, culvert, whatever you want to call it, made out of rock just right there, and that's what did me in. So let's show the clip, then I can talk a little bit more about it. And yeah. Yeah, let's get to it. I'm still not fully feeling good. I got sick as soon as I got back. We haven't figured out what it is. We're assuming it might be viral or something, but I might go back in and get the cough, get checked one more time just to be sure. But I'm starting to finally feel a little bit better. So that's why I'm kind of a little goofy right now. But I wanted to get this done, so I'm going to go show you the clip. I should probably stop talking about it and actually do it.
I didn't know. Like, I was like, I'm not even warmed up, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this. It looks like it. Right?
Yeah, except for that one.
Right.
That we already know about. So we're gonna pre-ride because we want to know what we're getting into. This is pretty cool though. Oh, I see. More speed for that. More speed for that. What? Go to the right.
I'm not even warmed up, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this.
Is the drop coming? There's the drop. There might be a ride around. We can stop and scope it. That drop does not look bad. Oh shit. Oh fuck. We both did the same thing. Oh shit, no. I mean, I'm okay, but we both did.
Are you okay?
Oh. No, I mean, I'm okay, but what the hell?
What'd you hit? Did I fuck you up?
No, I overshot it.
So did I. That sucked. Way slower.
Oh, I think my pinky.
Well, you got a bloody lip.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, Shad. We're getting too old for this shit. Gotta start finding some age-appropriate hobbies.
Yeah, it's disjointed.
There you go.
Well, you don't get to see me crash this hard very often on YouTube. As you can see, blood on my face. I totally face slammed. I will tell you right now, that helmet right there saved me. Visor got ripped off, and so on. My pinky got taken out of joint, but I already pulled it back and reset it. But I got a cut somewhere, and it's not too bad. It just looks worse than it is. Got some cut on my arm, obviously one on my face. But here's what happened. And this is kind of why I mean, it's like one of the reasons why, and we ignored this time. One of the reasons why you want somebody to tow you in is because we went off this going way too fast. And I landed fine, like I had the right angle and everything. But when I landed, I think I landed down here somewhere. Yeah. I didn't land up there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Like that's not where I landed though.
That's where your skid started.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think I landed more like here, but that compression kind of bounced me. And then I got on the brakes, slid off the trail, and then into the grass. And once you're in the grass, you're not slowing down. You're just going to slide right through it. But then the problem is where my crash really was, because I was fine all the way through here. Where my crash happened was this. I went off of this, and he crashed too. Yep. We both crashed, but he managed to crash up there and didn't get as wrecked as I did. But I ended up completely OTB, face plant, the whole works. Dislocated my pinky, so that's gonna swell up. Feels pretty terrible as it is, but yeah, that'll probably end my day of riding. I got to get back and patch up and ice things, and hopefully I can get out and ride some more this week, because it's the only thing that hurts out of all of this is my pinky. Everything else is fine. I got a bruise there. That's pretty swollen. I mean, that might get worse. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. Big old crash. Worth it. But kind of sucks to have that happen when I'm down here in Bentonville. All right. Now to get back and patch my... So that was the clip. And I got both angles from Marty's camera first. Then I did mine second, so I was behind him. The interesting thing or funny thing about Marty is you can hear him laugh, because usually when I crash with my buddies, we laugh. But then we realize, oh crap, I'm hurt. You can see in his camera that I reset my pinky. I take my glove off, see that my pinky's out of joint, and I reset it. And what I didn't see was a big gash under my pinky that had got there from my pinky going out of joint. And so I have stitches. I will show you that right here, because they're not super crazy disgusting and they won't really demonetize my channel, but I'm not going to show you the bloody bits because it was a pretty big bloody mess. And I did get a cut on my upper lip and on my chin. I did smack the front of my helmet pretty hard, but not hard enough to like crack the helmet or really show visual damage on the helmet. But thank goodness that was my POC helmet, and I will no longer be using that helmet because it's a big enough crash to go, oh, yep, that helmet's done, whether I can see visually or not. And I got some scrapes and other wounds, these knuckles. But aside from that, all my limbs are fine. I didn't make my shoulder injury any worse. Thank goodness, right? So, yeah, that was it. It was, we were just being dumb. We were, you know, I looked over at the drop when we were up on the hill coming around the berm, and I was like, oh, that's not that big of a drop. I've done much bigger drops than that before. And Marty went for it, so I thought, okay, I'll just go for it too. And that was just, neither one of us should have made that decision, clearly. And then what's funny is the last day we were there, you know, I kind of splinted my finger, and we were just kind of riding around on the e-bikes and doing more XC style riding and not doing jumps and drops. But we decided to work our way up there, and we stood on that on that drop and looked down, and I looked there and I was like, the landing is right there. Like, why were we going so fast? It's like literally I felt like I could just jump off the platform and land and run down the thing. So yeah, just not really following my own rules there, and that's why I should follow my own rules, because I crashed and got hurt. So so there you have it. I appreciate your support for my channel. More videos to come. I've got one of the trail work session. Callie sent me some helmets to try out, so I've got a couple of those. I'll do a video on that. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in before I leave for Dirty Fest, which is coming up here. And I'll see if I can put together the first day of Bentonville before I crash of some of the footage there, because we made it over to what's that, Hand Cut Hollow, which I've never ridden before. So all right, peace.